Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
Let's be real, the headlines about Diddy's arrest have caught everyone off guard. But was it truly unexpected? What if everything we've seen so far is part of a much bigger game? One that involves betrayal by someone very close to Diddy. Could someone like Diddy, one of the most powerful figures in the music industry, have set Diddy up? It might sound far-fetched, but rumors are circulating that this arrest was no mere coincidence. In fact, some believe it might have been carefully orchestrated by those in Diddy's inner circle. The story starts with Diddy's sudden move to New York. On the surface, it seemed like he was just preparing for an inevitable showdown with the law. His lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, even made a statement saying Diddy voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. But here's the thing. Diddy's arrest in a Manhattan hotel wasn't as simple as it seemed. Federal agents swooped in on Diddy's hotel in New York City, taking him into custody without much resistance. While the charges had been hanging over him for months, and many expected this to happen, the timing, location, and circumstances seem a little too convenient. Especially for someone as seasoned as Diddy, who has avoided serious legal trouble for decades despite a career full of controversy. It makes you question how he got caught so easily. Rumors quickly began to spread that there was more to the story than what was publicly known. Why would Diddy return to New York if he knew he was going to be arrested? Some believe he walked right into a trap, led to believe he could clear his name or strike a deal to keep his freedom.
That's my initial reaction, because that's how I always feel when I see situations like this. And then there's just like this weird sense of grief, because it is Diddy, right? Diddy is a hip-hop hero. He's an ordinary person who did extraordinary things. To sit here and act like the man wasn't a huge part of our upbringing is a damn lie. So there's this weird sense of grief, like another one of our heroes has ruined their legacy and it's their own fault because of poor choices.
That's when the name Jay-Z comes into the picture. Diddy and Jay-Z have had a complicated relationship. Sometimes rivals, sometimes collaborators. In fact, Jay-Z has admitted that their relationship is one of natural competition, saying, "We push each other, we inspire each other. But what if that competitiveness went too far?" Could Jay-Z have seen an opportunity to distance himself from the chaos surrounding Diddy and secure his own position in the industry? There's a theory gaining traction online suggesting Jay-Z might have played a role in Diddy's downfall, not by directly turning him in, but by manipulating him into walking right into the hands of law enforcement. Imagine this. Diddy, already aware that legal trouble was imminent, receives a phone call from Jay-Z. Maybe Jay-Z offers him a way out, a deal with the FBI, perhaps a promise that if Diddy cooperated, things would go easier for him. Considering Jay-Z's connections and influence, this isn't that far-fetched. Diddy, desperate to protect his legacy, takes the bait. He arrives in New York, expecting to negotiate a deal, only to find himself arrested by federal agents waiting at his hotel. Meanwhile, Jay-Z remains untouched by the scandal, continuing his rise as one of the most powerful figures in the music world. But the plot thickens. Could Jay-Z have tipped off the authorities? Or did he simply let events unfold, knowing that with Diddy out of the picture, his own empire would continue to thrive uncontested? It's not the first time Jay-Z has been linked to shady dealings behind the scenes. His rise to the top of the music industry has always been shrouded in rumors. But he's managed to navigate trouble without much damage to his reputation. Some close to both Jay-Z and Diddy have noted how Jay-Z seems to always come out on top, even if it means sacrificing a friendship. And of course, there's always, let's not forget that Diddy didn't get to this point on his own. He's had an entourage of loyal followers, but in the cutthroat world of power and money, loyalty can be fleeting.
I have information that he was was arrested tonight at a Manhattan hotel. He is currently being processed. I heard from his attorney they are still maintaining his innocence. They said that in anticipation of these charges that Diddy relocated to New York last week.
Rumors are swirling that some of Diddy's closest associates might have played a role in setting him up, whether out of fear for their own futures or as a calculated move to save themselves. We believe it's a bit of a little bit. The sheer number of lawsuits and allegations against Diddy over the years suggests that many people in his life know more than they're letting on. Could some insiders have decided it was time to cut ties and cooperate with authorities in exchange for their own immunity? This theory gains more credibility when you consider the timing of Diddy's arrest. Why did it take so long for law enforcement to act, especially when the accusations against him had been mounting for months? Some believe that the delay was deliberate, giving Diddy's inner circle enough time to distance themselves and secure their own deals with authorities. By the time Diddy arrived in New York, it was too late for him to do anything but fall into their trap. One name frequently mentioned in these rumors is Rodney Lil Rod Jones.
If you're just joining us here, was just arrested and taken into federal custody in New York tonight. Sources tell TMZ Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late Monday where Diddy was staying, and they arrested him.
A former associate of Diddy who recently filed his own lawsuit against the mogul. Jones has claimed that Diddy had compromising footage of celebrities, executives, and athletes at his notorious parties, footage that could ruin careers. Some speculate that Diddy's arrest is linked to this footage, with Jay-Z and other industry bigwigs wanting to ensure it never sees the light of day. What if, instead of just protecting themselves, Jay-Z and others saw a chance to completely remove Diddy from the picture, ensuring their own futures in the process? And the rumors are gaining traction as more details emerge about Diddy's arrest. The quick settlement of Cassie's lawsuit, the raids on Diddy's properties, and whispers about Jay-Z's involvement all seem to paint a picture of a well-orchestrated takedown. If Jay-Z played a role in this, it would mark one of the biggest betrayals in hip-hop history.
Okay, this is what I mean when I say people wake up every day and just volunteer lies. Diddy, how are we supposed to believe anything that comes out of your mouth? And furthermore, why should we not believe the rumors of things going in your mouth when you out here volunteering bold-faced lies? You would still be lying to us right now if it was no video. You didn't even apologize to Cassie in the video.
One of the most influential figures in music, once friends and collaborators, now caught in a high-stakes game of power and survival. Diddy is trapped in a web of accusations and legal trouble, while Jay-Z remains untarnished by the scandal, his empire growing ever stronger. But even if Diddy was set up, some argue he's far from an innocent victim. Over the years, he's been at the center of numerous controversies, and this latest arrest seems like the culmination of a long history of shady behavior. Diddy has always operated on the edge of controversy, whether it was his involvement in the 1999 nightclub shooting or the many lawsuits involving former associates. He's built a career on aggressive business tactics, sometimes using fear or influence to keep potential threats at bay. It's no surprise that so many people have questioned how much he's managed to sweep under the rug over the years. From shady backdoor deals to allegations of sabotaging rival artists, Diddy's name has always been tied to whispers of questionable conduct.